You know, Sav, I had a dream, but it turned to dust.
Yes.
What I thought was love, it must have been lust.
Oh.
I was living in style. Oh, it's such a good song.
Oh, you've
I'm
shaved.
winning. Look at that.
You got shaving cream on you.
Shaving cream. Feel nice and clean. Feel nice and clean.
Clean.
Feel nice and clean.
Hello, you guys. Welcome to another exciting episode of Feel It Real Fun for All.
Oh, well.
On the, what is it? 30th of April, last day of birthday month.
I am in a lot of groups that I shouldn't push the buttons
and
for.
And it's called the third shift.
That's right, and we're not going to get to it today.
Aren't we?
No, not a chance.
We'll get to it on the call,
We'll get to it on the call. So this is a crass commercial and a show, and it's going to... The next 7 minutes of your life may have you totally look at everything differently. Or not. You just might go, fuck it, man.
7 minutes after that?
Well, we'll see what happens during those ones, won't we?
Okay.
Stephanie, Jody, and Lisa. All right. Some of you cool kids have joined us in Remarkable. Some of you can now. Join Remarkable.com. 12 months, all this stuff. Anyway, if you want to play with us live and have a lot of fun and explore shit you probably can't on your own or haven't, join us and join Remarkable.com. How was that?
That was ace.
All right.
Good on you, babe.
All right. Meanwhile.
That's good.
I think that's pretty good.
So it's the third shift.
So we're going to talk today. We're going to lead up to the third shift. We probably won't go there, but anyway. You got to get the first two bits right, or else the third one don't count, that kind of thing. But, so a long time ago, one of the things that I noticed is people get stuck because they pit things against each other that don't need to be. Have you ever done that? Right?
Yeah,
so
right.
it's sort of like...
That this means that.
Oh, you just pit things against each other that don't need to be. Like you and your mind and your emotions, your mind and your emotions. All kind of shit, but it gets really weird. But we're going to go through something really cool today. The key words today, Lynn, are natural and intensity.
Intensity.
Right? You can tell I'm a very intense kind of guy, naturally. Right?
Yes. Yes.
That's right. Meanwhile, Victoria.
Yes.
Let's start today with the Neville Goddard quote. If you got today's email, you may have read it already.
Yes.
Or not.
Yes.
So, ready?
And Neville says, truth does not depend upon fact.
All righty. Have y'all ever argued about... By the way, truth versus fact. Okay, it gets interesting, right, at that beginning
Yeah, I
bit.
think a lot of the times I've set him up past, like, especially when I was young. But it's true!
Yeah, or like this morning.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Truth does not depend on fact.
No, truth depends upon the intensity of your imagination.
All right, so I get a lot of emails from a lot of people. Some of them are quite lovely, some are quite intense. But some are intense and lovely, right?
Yes.
Now, here's one of the things that I've noticed in a lot of emails, is a lot of people try to make things very intense. Some of them do it by getting really emotional. I'm just imagining my mom jumping for joy because I come over and I'm financially independent and make $1 million a month, which leads us right to the second mistake, the size mistake. Mr. 20, I don't get excited when I imagine doubling my income and working half the time. What excites me is $15 million of income a month. Let's be fucking real. Somebody hashtag this since Tony Doyle was in here, right?
Hashtag let's be fucking real.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
If you doubled your income and worked half the time, would your life be different? And I know there will be somebody saying, I don't make any money and I don't work. You could get a job, right? Or, see, if you're able to watch this, you've got some money coming in.
To pay the internet bills.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yes.
Imagine mom and dad giving you twice as much money and half as much bullshit. You can figure it out. But what was the quote again, Victoria?
Truth does not depend upon a fact. Truth depends upon the intensity of your imagination.
All right. So this whole thing of mom, she's jumping up and down because I finally have earning $2 million a month or something.
Yes.
I don't get it. Never have, never will. There was a point in time where I couldn't imagine my mom being happy that I'm in Australia. I'm an only child, right? I'm her only child, too.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yes.
What are the odds of
You
that?
haven't got a step.
Yeah, not
Sister,
anymore.
brother.
Anyway,
Yes.
Maria's long gone, but I seem to
Yes.
digress. But there was a time where I couldn't imagine that. But anyway, let's continue, Victoria.
Okay. The fact that it does not feel natural to you to be what you imagine yourself to be is the secret of your failure.
All right, so like I found like my mom jumping up and down for joy that I'm financially independent, making
Doesn't
$2 million
feel
a
natural.
month.
Yeah.
Just can't do it. All right. On the other hand, when I explore natural and intensity, can I really experience what it's like to go to the store and notice that bread is 20 cents a loaf more expensive and not have another meltdown?
Yeah. Got you.
All right. So
that's the seed time, actually.
You peeking ahead of my shit. Anyway, no. Victoria. Hey, Mal. How you doing, buddy? So when we talk about intensity, one of the things we get to notice is, you see, I found when my mom sends me a message now or rings up, I don't have an intense reaction to it, right? I have an enjoyable reaction to it. And at some point, I surrendered to the naturalness of that because when I was a little boy, my mom was my favorite person on the whole planet.
And your grandma.
My grandma, too. All right, my mom and my grandma. And my other grandma. And my dad. But I seem to digress. And the dog. Right?
Yes.
But it's like, can I explore that feeling of just naturally loving my mom to the point where that intensity tips the scales? So intensity isn't about like way over the fucking top money and dancing and like, you know,
rah.
Yeah. Intensity is, I know there's a car in the driveway that I'm happy with. I know there's 2 cars in the driveway that I'm happy with. What am I not doing today? I'm not going to see Timmy today. Don't have enough time.
No.
But I'm going to the pool today.
Yes.
Either way, I'd do what? I'd get in and I'd drive in my car.
Yeah,
right?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
You turn on the radio.
Yeah,
yes.
turn on the radio. Right?
Singing.
Right? And that's as intense as it gets. Versus this intensity of how am I going to get to the pool? You going to take me? Is your car available or are you busy?
You can take my car.
Yeah.
Probably tomorrow.
Yeah, probably tomorrow.
It was driven a couple of days ago.
Yeah. But intensity and naturalness when they dance invite you to the 3rd step, which we're not going to get to today. What I invite by the way, why not? First of all, it's a crass commercial. I'd love for you to join us live or get the recording.
Great call.
Second of all, a show lasts 15, 20 minutes. A live call where we explore this lasts 90. Right? Making out with Victoria. If we make it a 6-minute exercise,
5 minutes.
it's not 5 minutes of fame. I'd rather not. Right? Yeah, I'd rather enjoy something a lot longer. Right? More naturally, progressive, an exploration, a discovery, a dance versus like, yep, that was good.
Good.
Yeah, time to move on. There's only so much we can do in a comment, so much we can do in an article, so much we can do in a show, and it just progresses to more and more. And hey, we got a live call on USA Friday, and the link is in your inbox.
Yeah.
But anyway,
is
there more?
Bit.
I thought so.
Yes.
Because I didn't feel complete.
So Neville goes on to say, regardless of your desire, regardless of how faithfully and intelligently you follow the law, if you do not feel natural about what you want to be, you will not be it.
All right. So I got this here new T-shirt. We're having a marital spat about this.
Yes.
I say she got it for me. She say you didn't.
I didn't get you a black T-shirt. But anyway, sorry.
But we seem to digress, right?
Yes.
And it's pretty no.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, it was.
Yeah, but it's been
You've
washed.
worn a couple of days now.
Yeah. So I got me black T-shirt on, and look at that. I got me red hat.
Yes.
And I can remember the first time I wore this here black shirt. I can remember the first time I wore this here red hat.
Yeah.
And they didn't feel natural.
Yeah.
And what
I love this bit. What Neville says about your clothes. What is it? Like an old clothes?
Look at my slippers.
Very old.
I got to show them this. Look at this. Ready? This is
They're wet.
This is disgusting.
They're
They're wet.
time to ditch.
All right, they're worn out.
Yes.
And I can get a new pair on the Amazon for about $50.
Yeah, because it's
Aussie.
not the eBay anymore.
That's not the
Amazon.
Yeah, we get it off the Amazon.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, these are my slippers. They fit my feet. You know, my car. You know, it may be
fits your body.
it fits my ass, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it just does. Right?
Yeah.
I get in Victoria's and it's like that's not my ass.
No,
it just feels different. Right?
Yeah.
Here's a biggie. Again, take this show, write some notes, join us on the live call if you want to. But here's a biggie. You can't make it natural. You can let it become natural. Right? I'm going to make her fucking like me. I'm going to make her agree with me.
Yeah.
I'm going to make her understand me. Alrighty then. On the other hand, I can let her join the dance of me. And then something natural grows. Right? Meanwhile, right? So we looked a while back the other day, like a long time ago, at like a coffee club show from a long time ago.
Jesus.
So she used to have this thing called a job.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Would a job feel natural to you now?
No, not at all.
Yeah, not at all,
Isn't that
right?
funny?
This is the
Yeah.
job now, right?
So actually, you really get that, how a job then was natural.
Yeah.
It's like, now I go to the office every day.
Well,
and
why did you have a job? Because you could have worked at
we
home.
I
and
thought.
watch this.
We needed the money.
Right. So, what was more intense?
Pay the mortgage.
What was more real? What was more intense? To pay the mortgage, you need a job.
Yeah.
Versus, what's more intense? Oh, we just keep creating assets to give us money forever and bless the world.
That then was not more intense.
That's right. That then is
yeah.
now.
Yes.
Right? Get the
Yes.
difference? This is a real show,
Yeah.
people. Right? Watch her go. Boy, did I keep her in the dark today. She goes, what's today's show about? Not telling you a damn thing, right?
He doesn't.
Today,
He never tells me.
Remember, my totem is slime mold, because slime mold is so damn cool. Her totem is mushroom, because I feed her shit and I keep her in the dark.
That's about right.
but I
Got
seem
no
to digress.
idea what's coming up.
One more time. So what was that bit? The last
The
bit?
last
So
bit,
want to be
regardless
natural.
of your desire.
So you saw my slippers, right?
Yes.
My hat now fits my head.
It's now natural on your
Right,
head.
it's natural. My shirt, my woman, my dog.
Yeah.
I sit down. What's that dog do? Not that dog. The other dog. I sit in the chair, toss a blankie over my legs. What's that
he
little
jumps
dog
up.
do?
He
Yeah,
just-
it's natural.
It's natural. Yeah.
Right? What's the most intense thing in the room? Dad's in the chair.
Yeah.
So that's a little intro to the first two. The third shift we don't have the time for. But if you're intrigued, by the way, you can play with these two forever. But I really would love if you get the third shift too. Oh, I'm so good at this subtle shit. Right.
Cool.
You notice how natural? Anyway, right.
Excellent. Good
I
one.
used to be terrified to ask for the sale. Right? So,
Is it coming
and we're
back?
back.
It's back.
Cool.
Okay.
So I used to be terrified to ask for the sale, right? And I decided one day I want to start making some money and making a difference. So when people come into my old Army Navy store, right, I sold these boots. They were from Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, I believe, the Altama Boot Company. You can look them up. And back in the old days, to sell a pair of U.S. military boots made in the U.S. of A., I could sell them for $60. And they came with like a 2-year warranty. The guy down the street at the flea market sold Chinese boots that looked like U.S. boots for $10 a pair.
Yes,
They would fall
no
apart in
warranty.
6 to 8 weeks. And people would buy that shit all day long. And they'd say, why you boots so much money? And I'd say, because my boots will last you for years. And they're actually made by Americans, just like you. But anyway, I seem to digress.
Okay.
But it was, anyway, long-lasting, good boots, Altama boots. William, you're in the U.S. Look them up, pal. Get yourself a good pair of winter boots. Because it's your summertime.
Okay. So
I'm
tell
done.
us, what was your hashtag? Whoa! Strawberry bit?
By the way, you notice with the segue there, I got okay with saying, go buy the cheap guy's boots, and then come buy mine in 6 weeks.
Yeah, right.
You got it? I tell them a little story, and in
that's
6
how
weeks they'd
you
buy my
now
boots. Right?
Buy your stuff.
Yeah, that's why, yeah. Again, it's natural for me to go, right, this is a good fucking value, invest. Or you can just keep buying the cheap shit. How much are your feet worth? Anyway, so Victoria,
My hashtag strawberry bit was when you reminded me about which was more intense. Like, definitely, like back 10 years ago, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Like, I had to do a 9-to-5 job. Well, it was actually a lot more than that, but anyway, to bring in the money, to pay the mortgage, to blah, 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 do you know what I mean? That's what was...
Yeah, you know what was really more intense for her? The guarantee. I'm guaranteed to be gone from 9 to 5 or more. I'm guaranteed to make this much money or more. I'm guaranteed. Want to be guaranteed or happy? Now.
Happy.
Happy,
But
right?
I'm guaranteed now.
Yes.
The way of our life now.
Yes.
I feel that, and that
Yes.
is natural to me.
The bit
Whereas
moved.
it wasn't, like, that intensity of that now, which is, because that's the key word you're bringing in,
Yes.
is more real to me now than,
Yeah, it's in
what
you.
it could have been before.
Yes.
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 So, yeah.
She brought it home where it always was. Because she believed in the external guarantee and she discovered the internal guarantee. Oh, we're so close to the third shift. But we've got to explore it.
What was your hashtag strawberry bit?
Altama boots. Man, I have not thought about them forever.
So how did you, is it Ultima, like ULTIMA?
No,
or
ALTAMA. Altama boots. I
What
don't know
is
if they're
that?
still alive or not.
Never heard of it.
But of course you wouldn't. We're in Australia.
Well,
They made American boots for American soldiers made by Americans.
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 Okay.
Right? Anyway, they were damn good boots. That's right.
So, they were our hashtag strawberry bits.
Now I tell you my real strawberry bit.
Oh, right. It
Right.
wasn't that.
Right.
You lied, yes.
No. Always be investing. Because I invest in a pair of shoes, they become mine. I always be investing. But anyway, okay. I didn't say it, but I did.
So, if you enjoyed
cold
today's
out
show,
here.
it's really cold. It's feeling like it's almost going to rain.
It's
So
a wee
I'm
bit nipple.
finishing. Our Saturday, your Friday call. If you enjoyed what today's show was on, join by checking your email.
Yeah, if you don't get our emails or you blow them off, you can email me and I'll send you a link, or you can probably find it. I'll put it up on my personal Facebook page too. And otherwise, joinremarkable.com. Right there, you get to play with us once a month. Private Facebook group, $1,500 worth of goodies, and we do ask. It's like, look, don't join unless you're willing to commit 12 months. Why? Because we don't like tire kickers, right? Tire kickers. Like me a good pair of American-made shit kickers, though. Some of y'all get that, some
And
of
for
y'all won't.
refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
She's going to be asking me about shit kickers shortly.
Don't want to know.
she'll just ruminate in that all day. Have a lovely day, gang, and we'll see you our Friday, your Thursday, for your manifesting questions answered live.
Yep.
And
Maybe hear you in the call.
yeah, and